I am Angelica Maybipas, and today I'm going to show you how you can make your presentation more engaging and more fun for your students. This I learned from Classnovation Learning Centre when I enrolled in Computer Literacy program. Figuring out how to make your PowerPoint creative, it can be a real challenge. Even if you're an artist, you may be out of your comfort zone when it comes to your PowerPoint creative ideas. Public speaking is a skill set of its own, so you might need some extra inspiration on how to make a creative PowerPoint work for you. So in this demonstration, we'll walk through how to make a PowerPoint, creative PowerPoint. We'll also take a look at some ways how to make your PPT creative design choices to make things more interesting for your student. You'll see some creative presentation ideas. You'll also learn how to create your own innovation presented for your students in slides. This is through some hyperlinks. So first is how to open a PowerPoint with shortcut keys. Just click Windows and combination of Windows and R, and then type in your keyboard PowerPoint. Okay, once you click PowerPoint, click Enter. That's the most shortcut version in case your mouse is not working. But you can also click your Microsoft Office or pin it into your taskbar and click the one PowerPoint. So that's how you can open it. Now, once it is open, we will start from a blank document to an interactive presentation. So we will start it with a blank. Okay, but I'll show you some techniques where you can get some templates, free templates from site where there's already free Google Slides where you can download and edit it on your own. Okay, so we have here like free, type in your free Google Slides, and once you click Enter, there will be like the choices. I want it more environmental since I'm gonna teach the students with volcanoes, and it should be like somewhat connected to the environment. So yeah, here it is, and download. Okay, just click on the free PowerPoint because there's like what we call premium and you have to pay for that. Once you download it, you may now start with your PowerPoint presentation. So you can actually create a blank, but that's quite boring. You can make it in your own or change the background if you want, as long as you want it. But I would like to prefer ready-made so that it will lessen my time preparing my PowerPoint presentation. Okay, once you have your template or you have your chosen design, the second option is to create an interactive quiz. Your PowerPoint presentation should start with a motivation. Your interactive quiz can be your motivation. So motivation is very important in the teaching and learning process. It is also an important predictor of learning and if the learning is achieved or if they have prior knowledge. So students who are more motivated produce learn more deeply and perform better in classes for your lesson proper. So they are more engaged in your learning, in the learning process and on the assessment as well. So motivation will be your introduction and they take only like 5 minutes to get their attention. So make it like short. Your motivation should be short but catchy. For example, here, I'll make an adventure to the active volcanoes in Luzon and Visayas as well. So that's gonna be my motivation. So let the students guess the famous volcano shown. So if they get it right, okay, you can click the star. It means they will get a point. If they get it like incorrect, then you get the nice try button, which is the arrow. So how to make that hyperlink? Of course, first is you can get some shape. In this slide, okay, it means you will just hyperlink it with the slides on the following. Okay, so that's just the hyperlink. Okay, so what we will do now is we will hyperlink this presentation in this method rather than having a set of sequence of 30 to 40 slides, like next, it's gonna be like boring. Here, I'll show a series of short, only like 2 to 5 presentation, but it's quite more of engaging for the students. 2 to 10 presentation for the motivation, that's enough. Okay, it should be like short but engaging. So the third is, after you make this motivation, so this is the motivation now. Let's have a quick show. By the way, you can also hyperlink some virtual tour like this one. That's from a site where the students can also navigate on their own. Just get the link, put it in your PowerPoint presentation, and make sure there's some blue line so that that denotes that it is hyperlinked. So that when you click that one, it will direct you to the site itself. Okay, so if it doesn't turn blue, you can just highlight it. Okay, right click, click hyperlink. Okay, click the address, okay, on the bottom part, then paste the link there, and then done. You hyperlinked it already. So let's try to see how it works. Okay, how it works. Let's click the link, click the link. You will see here the virtual tour to the active volcanoes. So that's actually interactive for the students. They will be also informed of the active volcanoes in the Philippines, as well as the extinct, as well as the inactive, active, and the most active one. So that's just an example. Alright, so third is to have the lesson proper by inserting information. What I do is to make a creative presentation from the ebook file. It can be like the information that you will put into your PowerPoint presentation. We have here the side-by-side. You can put the side-by-side. On the left side is your PowerPoint. On the right side is your ebook file, or it can be the worksheet, it can be the document, so that it will be easily transferring of easy transfer of information. So what I do is that side by side, so you can see it on the screen. Why I do that, so that I can copy paste easily and edit more easily than just scanning through files one by one, which I think will take time. So the goal here is to make the short preparation lang but meaningful. Okay, it will not take most of your time. It doesn't mean that you have to make a creative PowerPoint presentation. You're spending one day to prepare it. It can be like 30 minutes to prepare, and as long as you studied the lesson, what the most important thing is your students will surely learn. So here, after that, copy pasting of the lesson. Okay, don't include everything because that's gonna be overwhelming. Only the important lesson. It should be like following the 7-line rule in the PowerPoint. After the lesson proper, don't forget to create your own assessment at the end, so you can see if students learn. So you can type in your assessment. Here's the assessment. So questions should be aligned with your objectives. That's the main goal for your questions. And don't forget to recognize students on the last part of this PowerPoint presentation, so that students will be more motivated in your next meeting with them. So you can get like GIFs or GIFs in Google, from Google, and just paste and click keep formatting, so that when you present it like this, it will be the same. It's still moving. So the image will still be moving, and that's it. Okay, that's the recognition for the students. You can also give some stars for them so that they will be more motivated, or like since it's high school, this should be like more of um, there should be an equivalent point for them. It can be like additional points for those who are active during the class. So that would be all, dear educators. Have fun teaching and learning, and goodbye. Thank you.